Welcome to Virtual Gardening 101. This is the place where we dig into the digital soil and reap real results. Before I get into today's subject matter, I want to pause for a moment to wish everyone affected by Hurricane Melissa a speedy recovery and to extend my deepest condolences to the families who have lost loved ones as a result of the storm. I know this is a difficult time for our country, but with the Lord on our side, we will rise from the ashes someday. After all, what doesn't kill us makes us stronger. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into it. It has been just over a year since Hurricane Beryl brushed Jamaica's south coast, and now Hurricane Melissa has come and made her mark as the strongest hurricane to have ever hit our island directly. The images and video clips circulating online can only give a glimpse of the devastation. Fallen trees, landslides, and severe flooding have many communities and commercial areas in ruins at the moment. For many of us, the heartbreak runs deep. Seeing years of hard work washed away in a single night. But even in this devastation, there is hope because every gardener knows that once there is life, there is a promise of new growth. In today's feature, I'll be sharing some practical steps to help my fellow gardeners, landscapers, and plant lovers across the island begin the journey of restoring the beauty of our communities and landscapes, the very beauty that our island is known for. Now I know it's hard to focus on or to give priority to things other than your home under these circumstances. So I won't come here and tell you what you should do or what should be the first order of business. It's solely up to you to assess your situation and move accordingly as you get into recovery mode. Now it's important that you strategize if your plans bring in some kind of income. You may want to strike a balance between their restoration and effecting repairs to the damages around your home or business, especially if they are not in the same place. This also goes for those people who are attached to their plants and may want to restore them while they are trying to get their homestead to some semblance of normalcy or comfort. Now if you can't, it's understandable because not everyone is good at multitasking, and there's no reason for you to feel guilty that you're not able to do both. Before you start cleaning up, please bear in mind the following. 1. Look out for hazards and avoid them because personal safety is primary in recovery efforts and so many other spheres of our life. Please ensure you and the person who's assisting are wearing the right protective clothing and gears where necessary. Also, take photos before clearing anything because these will help in the event you need to make an insurance claim or if you need to reach out to government agency for assistance later on or just to keep memory of what has happened. You also can make a note of plants or structures that were damaged so that you are able to better plan as you go forward with your recovery effort. You can start the restoration process by clearing away fallen branches and debris. If small trees or shrubs have toppled and can be replanted, please do so as fast as possible and stake them firmly because this will give them a better chance to bounce back. Prune only broken branches and please do so lightly for now as this will stimulate your plants to produce fresh growth and reduce the time they'll take to recover. I know with all the rain that came prior to and during the hurricane, a lot of nutrients in the soil have been leached out by now. You can replenish them by mixing compost or organic matter to increase the nutrient levels of the soil, and you can hold back on heavy fertilizers until new growth appears. For your shade loving plants, you'll need to give them some kind of protection from the sun. As you know, when they are exposed to increased sunlight for extended period of time, they are likely to be scorched or burned. So you can use a screen or shade cloth, since the hurricane would have taken away all of the natural shade or protection that the trees would provide. There's a Jamaican proverb that says, when a dead no call it duppy. In other words, don't assume something is gone for good because it doesn't look very promising. I say this to say that even in the midst of the chaos around your plants, they may just surprise you. So you just need to give them some time to recover. Let's continue with the tips. Take cuttings from plants that were badly damaged and collect seeds wherever you can. You can also mulch around those plants that survive in order to protect the roots, as this will also help to lock in moisture. While it is challenging to find trees and plants that can truly withstand these hurricane force winds, you need to try and plant resilient species that can easily bounce back after these disasters, because they are likely to become the norm. In other words, they are likely to come more frequently with the changes in weather patterns. And as you go into the next season, be prepared to keep tall trees properly pruned to reduce the risk of storm damage. And it's best to do this pruning early in the season. As I close the feature, I just want to encourage you to share seeds and cuttings with your neighbors and fellow gardeners. And if you're in a position to lend a helping hand in the recovery process, please make an effort to do so. If you've tuned in up to this point, thank you so much for the support, and I hope that this feature will help to bring out the resilient spirit in you, because although the road ahead is long, with the Lord's help, everything around you will flourish once again, even though it doesn't look that way now. As you go, please interact with the channel by liking the feature. I would like to hear from you in the comment section. Share with somebody who needs to be encouraged at this time, and also subscribe if you are not a part of the Virtual Gardening 101 family. Once again, thank you so much for coming over to support me on this journey, and I look forward to bringing you more informative features going forward.